This bench is very simple. It's light, it's easy to move, it's easy to park and rotate. There's a really good utility. You can transport it in a small van. It's fantastic to improvise, turn around and put somewhere. You can use clamps for working, and of course you have wheels with the brakes. I like them very much from Blickle, from Germany. First of all, what did we do with these small workbenches? Well, you can put them in your van. It's very easy. You can transport them because of the wheels. And we worked for museums, we worked for TFAF Maastricht, we worked for several workshops, but also in our own workshop, and for companies like Blueberry or Cool Nautics. They're using our small cars and benches very happily. You can stack them if you don't need them anymore. That means that you're ready with 185 about, 120, 122 and a depth of 40 centimeters, and you still have the drawers, because you can turn the drawers around and use them as well like that. So it's really stackable and really easy. As I say, the drawers go both ways, so you can turn them around, you can take them out, for instance for transportation, or when you're working on a certain item and you want to take the drawer with you. An example, you can stand up and work on one of those plateaus. It's very easy. When you put your wheels on a brake, everything will come okay. It's quite stable. One of the easy things is that you are motivated to play around with those things. You can, for instance, put on a very big item on certain cars, but you can also work in a small area, which is super. And it means that because of the rounded edges, you can rotate your workbench and put it somewhere else. It's very easy to transport and to turn around with this kind of items. It's not that big, and you can store them away. You can also make some kind of board behind it and put your tools on that, so that you have a vision of your tools, which is can be quite okay, you know, in certain circumstances. You see on the side there is an extra 10 centimeters made for clamps. You can clamp your things on it and your work, or you know, do something with sewing and a clamp. You can put the garbage bag on the side. You see some French cleats, so you can make a system, which we did at Cool Nautics, and hang on the French cleats with boxes, and you can put in some extra material. As I told before, you have rounded edges. This is for transport and turning, very easy, but also when you are working with electricity, your lines are not hanging on the edge, so to speak. They glide away from this a bit easier. This is when you can combine several of these workbenches, and you can make a very big work surface in a moment, because it's just all very simple and very good. So actually, what would you need for this? It's 120 wide, about 40 meters broad, 94 centimeters high, and you have wheels from 10 centimeters with a brake, which is very important. The issue here is two drawers. They go both sides, and these verticals are stabilizing the whole structure, so it won't fall together. Wood, you don't need so much wood. One big piece of plywood, and you cut out all these kind of things, 18 millimeters, and smaller wood for the drawers. That can be light, and that's much more easy. You can put everything together with lamellos, which is a lot of work, but of course also very stable, or you use your wood glue with screws, and the only thing you have to do is work very neat. Well, this is a small paper with all kind of projects we did. So we have photography, we have freelance work, we have loose commissions for galleries or TFAF or exhibitions. We did some photography. We are building up, and for about 10 years we were making a lot of exhibitions, as you can see here. These are all kind of things we did, and now still I'm busy with own design, so all kind of interiors, furniture, things like that, and that's why I'm using all these workbenches. It's just great to work with them.